Today, everyone's eyes are on us as we rise. Today is the day. Women are paving the way, speaking our truth to power. In this hour, it is our duty to find the brave beauty in rooting for women, so they too know we are not victims, we are victors, the greatest predictors of progress. We press for change. A new dawn drawn into the open by a woman whose silence is broken. We push on and act on our ability to bring visibility to the vulnerable, to bring freedom to those who didn't have a choice, to bring volume to those who are using their voice. We clear a woman's way. We don't fear the day she steps into the light because we are with her every step of the fight. There's a lot at stake, but making change always takes great courage. So we encourage women who dare to stare fear square in its face, women who've always known that when one girl stands up, she is never alone. We know that when she steps up to right or wrong, she will fight to bring others along to the network, into the conversation, working together to change communities and nations for generations. Our world made all the stronger the longer girls are able to sit at the table. It is her strength, her story, and her spirit to which will inspire other vital voices to speak up when they hear it. So let it be said that light will be shed when our world is led by leaders ahead of the headlines. These voices who are first on the front lines, these women who stand up, knowing the wind not by where it is, but by where it is blowing, leading worlds not by where society stands, but by where change is going. We all leap forward when one girl tries, when she defies with her rallying cries. Here lies but does not rest the best of tested women who call us all to rise, speaking this truth in our finest hour, that to their own power, every single girl is entitled. But it's how we empower others that makes our voices so vital. Today, everyone's eyes on us as we rise. Today is the day. Women are paving the way, speaking our truth to power. In this hour, it is our duty to find the brave beauty in rooting for women, so they too know we are not victims, we are victors, the greatest predictors of progress. We press for change. A new dawn drawn into the open by a woman whose silence is broken. We push on and act on our ability to bring visibility to the vulnerable, to bring freedom to those who didn't have a choice, to bring volume to those who are using their voice. We clear a woman's way. We don't fear the day she steps into the light because we are with her every step of the fight. There's a lot at stake, but making change always takes great courage. So we encourage women who dare to stare fear square in its face, women who've always known that when one girl stands up, she is never alone. We know that when she steps up to right or wrong, she will fight to bring others along to the network, into the conversation, working together to change communities and nations for generations. Our world made all the stronger the longer girls are able to sit at the table. It is her strength, her story, and her spirit which will inspire other vital voices to speak up when they hear it. So let it be said that light will be shed when our world is led by leaders ahead of the headlines. These voices who are first on the front lines, these women who stand up, knowing the wind not by where it is, but by where it is blowing, leading worlds not by where society stands, but by where change is going. We all leap forward when one girl tries, when she defies with her rallying cries. Here lies but does not rest the best of tested women who call us all to rise, speaking this truth in our finest hour, that to their own power, every single girl is entitled. But it's how we empower others that makes our voices so vital.
Gender stereotypes.
Girls have the right to express themselves with originality and enthusiasm.
Girls have the right to take risks, to strive freely, and to take pride in success.
Girls have the right to accept and appreciate their bodies.
I believe girls have the right to have confidence in themselves and be safe in the world.
Girls have the right to prepare for interesting work and economic independence.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest's Strong, Smart, Bold Brunch. I'm Serena Boston Ashby, and I'm CEO of our organization. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, virtually. We have a lot to celebrate with the mission and youth of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest as we raise money today to support our youth to be strong, smart, and bold. Our goal today is for you to walk away knowing who we are and feeling inspired by the impactful stories you will witness this morning that share how our organization supports youth in real and critical ways to be strong, smart, and bold, which are 3 words in our mission that you will hear many times this morning. Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest is an affiliate of Girls Incorporated, which is a national organization established over a century ago. Our Girls Inc. affiliate serves youth in Portland, Southwest Washington, and Seattle. Established nearly 16 years ago, we have provided youth empowerment programming in after-school and summer settings to thousands of youth who have gone on to college, jobs, and careers, ready to take on the world and be self-determined while doing so. We do this through our 3 banner programs, which are Girls Groups, the Leadership Council, and our Eureka program, which through evidence-based and researched curriculum, we prepare youth with social, emotional, and academic skills that they need during their school years and that carry into adulthood to be independent, critically thinking, and transformative in their leadership. Today, we are cultivating tomorrow's leaders, and we can't wait to show you how throughout today's program. But first, I'd like to thank our sponsors. First Tech has been a great partner to Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest for more than 5 years, and they are our presenting sponsor today. And I am thrilled that Monique Little, First Tech's Chief People and Administrative Officer, is here, virtually, like the rest of us, to welcome you.
Hello everyone, I'm Monique Little with First Tech Federal Credit Union, and I'm delighted to be with you today to celebrate strong, smart, bold girls everywhere. I am proud to work for First Tech, an organization that empowers women at all levels. At First Tech, we recognize that in the fields of technology and finance, women are often underrepresented and undervalued. And that's why we're committed to contributing to STEM programs like the Girls Inc. Eureka program, that can empower young women to build a future of success. In 2021, First Tech will contribute nearly $1 million to STEM programs because we believe when we stand together and support one another, we can build a future where young women will thrive. Thank you for joining today's celebration. I know you share my belief that we still have a lot of work to do to create an equitable future. Thank you for all you do to support Girls Inc. And now, let's enjoy our Smart, Strong, Bold brunch.
Thank you, First Tech. We are proud to partner with you on behalf of youth, and thank you to all of our following sponsors this morning. Our strong sponsor, Lamb Research, our Pacific Northwest sponsor, Corvo, our smart sponsors, A. Wordsmith, Cambia, and The Standard, our bold sponsors, Buchanan, Angeli, Altschul, and Sullivan, Bank of America, Cowlitz Tribal Foundation Statewide Fund, Legacy Health, On Point Community Credit Union, Paris Realty Group, Tillamook, U.S. Bank, Woodruff Sawyer, And also our patron hosts, Acuity Incorporated, Heritage Bank, Kaiser Permanente, K-Step, Moda Health, Moss Adams, Stevens Margolin LLP, Summit Spine, Dr. J. Rafe Sales, Tonkin Torp LLP. Also, our sparkling wine sponsor, Sokol Blosser. And special thanks to our virtual table hosts, Ashley Widger Walls, Berg and Associates LLC, Bullard Lard, Carrie Leach, Cindy Hill, Guard Communications, Self Enhancement Inc., Stahansik, Kent and Hook PC. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. Please show them some gratitude in the chat. And now, as we start our program, I'm also pleased to introduce to you Evelina.
I'm gonna tell my story about how I am bulimic and that I survived. So many people struggle with like anorexia and bulimia, and sometimes it's like this big stigma that people have about these eating disorders, that it's kind of your fault that you go into it, but they don't realize that it's so hard to like deal with it and have this emotional support. And I think like the very first time that I was introduced with like Girls Inc. and stuff like that, like I just felt like I could be welcomed and accepted for who I am. To be in Girls Inc., you have these adults that really care for you and really want you to succeed in life. And I feel like that's like a yes to even join Girls Inc. If there's adults that want to care for you and that they do care for you. And let's say for me, I went rock climbing with the Girls Inc. Isabel, right? There's this really huge mountain, I guess, like the indoor one. And I rock climbed that because Elizabeth was a person that was like, you can do it. And I screamed the whole way up and the whole way down. And like, if I didn't have Girls Inc., I don't think like I would be the same energetic person and the same person that's outgoing and tells my story. I just have more confidence, and it's such like a confidence buildup to where like my self-esteem used to be so low, and like now like I can finally be like, I'm a nice person without feeling bad about saying that. This is a non-profit organization, right? Like for a non-profit organization, it's so incredible, so empowering, and I'm like so happy that I get to share my like story with a lot of people.
How brave is Evelina? Wow. How articulate is she to have shared her personal story about her health and wellness, and how Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest supported her journey to be a healthy and more realized person. Through our programming, Evelina was able to better address her personal needs and also call on social change for young people, women, and girls to make society a better place for her. We are proudly providing social and media literacy skills to youth, and they are charging on full steam ahead. Thank you, Evelina. And now we get to learn even more and hear from more youth. Please meet Dahlia and hear her amazing story. Let's watch.
Last year, when I was signing up for forecasting for classes, there was this one class that because I was just in regular biology, but I was like trying to do more honors classes for the next year. And there's a class, honors physics, and apparently it's the hardest science class in our school science program, which is very true. I'm sometimes very sad that I took this class. But I remember a bunch of people saying like it's a very male-oriented class, and it's very like, I don't know, just like that's what I was hearing about the class, and I was like, obviously I'm gonna join. And I feel like that was like a part where, like, especially just in Girls Inc., just like having like volunteers, having like the organization itself tell us like, go out there and like do those hard things, and like you are like bold and strong and smart enough to do all those things, so like do it, you know what I mean? Like, don't hold yourself back. And when people are like, oh, like, what are you thinking about for your future? And some people are like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I know the whole plan. I want to like join some type of chemistry lab, like out of college, and start doing that and stuff like that. And then, you know, get some money and then start doing like drama and like Broadway and stuff. Like, that's kind of like my goal, like that. And just like understanding like chemistry labs and like the need for like Black women in STEM.
That was actually our youth, Layla, who told the great story about what it means to take up space, take a risk and learn something else, and move forward into all the things that you're learning, both academically and to take it outside of the classroom. Because of Girls Inc., Layla is claiming her space and becoming an even better student. Thank you for listening to her story. And now we just want to provide some technical assistance and some housekeeping. So a quick housekeeping break. Virtual giving feels just as good as in-person giving, but looks a little bit different. If at any time you have trouble getting registered, giving gifts or donations, or placing bids, please call or text HELP or the number listed on your screen, which is 971-275-5690. And right now, please follow along on social media and help us promote our organization and this great event. Take photos of your event experience. If you're at home and you're celebrating with a brunch basket or with your coworkers or family, take a picture and post to our social media pages. Be sure to tag us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Girls Inc. PNW, and use our hashtag Girls Inc. PNW as well. And if you haven't already, please like or follow us too, and show your support of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest virtually. And now we have a continued great, amazing virtual program just ahead. So get registered if you haven't already done so. You can check your email for your invitation or head directly to girlsincpnw.org/bid, and you can limber up those bidding fingers for our great auction packages. This morning, I have a great partner with me. Please help me welcome to the virtual stage today's benefit auctioneer and fundraising ambassador with Markham Auction Agency, Misty Markham.
Thank you, Serena. Good morning, friends. I'm so honored to be here today on behalf of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest and to serve as your fundraising ambassador. How's everybody doing this morning? Are you having a great time so far from the comfort of your home or office? I hope so. Get comfortable and settle in, because we do have a great virtual program prepared for your giving and bidding pleasure today. So if you've not done this before, it's pretty straightforward. Simply click the button with the amount you wish to give or the item you wish to bid on. It's really pretty simple. And again, if you have any trouble, call or text our helpline at 971-275-5690. The rules are simple. Just bid high, bid often, and give generously in support of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest. It's because of generous supporters like you here today with us that Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest can continue to grow and inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. So let's get started. All right, chatting, demonstrating your support of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest and engaging with fellow viewers is definitely a little different than when in person. So in lieu of applause today, please show your love, gratitude, and support by joining our social chat on YouTube. If you're watching this from our website, simply click on the YouTube logo to view so that the chat is visible to you and you can take part in all the fun happenings going on there. There will be quite a few and even some prizes to boot. Once there, click into the chat box and drop your comments, encouragement, gratitude right there. It's a ton of fun. And in the virtual world, just remember that chatting equates to applause. So chat it up. All right, everybody, we have come to a very important story. Please meet Dahlia and learn more about Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest and how it impacts lives every day.
Before I started Girls Inc., I was more like this introverted, shy girl who wouldn't really like to speak her mind a lot because thinking I would offend some people or wouldn't be able to have the same opinion as someone or have the same thoughts as them, thinking I would get judged. But after having Eureka and attending all the other monthly learning sessions, I learned to be myself and to not really hesitate whether it's sharing my thoughts or opinions, and it's being more vocal. I gave like a speech in front of my 8th grade class when we ended up graduating. It was a little ceremony that we did. It was a lot of people, and I've never given a presentation like in front of like 300 kids before. Then afterwards, all my friends were like, Dahlia, like, we didn't know you were going to give a speech. Like, you're so quiet, and for you to go up there and to hear your voice, like that was sounded so loud and firm. That was amazing. Like, you should be proud of yourself. That's what they were telling me. And they still remember it. And I thought everybody would forget at this point, but they ended up saying like, Dahlia, like, you're fierce. Before I wouldn't take big risks, but now I do. It feels so satisfying to be able to do that because of a program that made me realize, dang, like, I have all this fierceness inside me and I didn't know what it was before, but now I do. And it's really amazing.
As CEO of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest, I have the honor of working with our incredible board of directors, volunteers, and staff to realize our mission to inspire youth to be strong, smart, and bold. Today you heard Ava, Irene, Emerson, Leah, Nora, and Madeline clearly recite the Girls Inc. Bill of Rights, which demonstrates how Girls Inc. claims space for youth in this world. We believe in youth. You also heard the strong, smart, and bold testimonies from Evelina, Layla, and Dahlia, who shared exactly how Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest helped them to show up stronger, smarter, and bolder as brave youth, as students in the classroom, and as role models in their friendships and communities. It is so special that they have given the credit to our Girls Inc. programming and staff who have made their lives and future for the better. We do this work every day, all year round, and we are so proud. And just as Evelina shared with you, we are a nonprofit organization. Without your generous support, we could not do what we do every single day, all year round. To provide high-quality programming in Portland, Southwest Washington, and Seattle, we must raise the money necessary for an awesome summer and school year for girls groups, our leadership council, and Eureka. This morning, I personally ask that you donate to our organization so we can move forward into our next strong, smart, and bold chapter of championing our youth. Your attendance today is generous, and we also ask that you give a meaningful donation right now.
Thank you, Serena. What she said. Friends, just stand with us now and demonstrate your support of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest as we empower girls and create an equitable society. Make a 100% tax-deductible donation in any amount you feel compelled to give in support of this work. Our first level of giving today is at $10,000, and I'd love to know who will be a Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest benefactor this morning with a gift of $10,000. And I'm going to look over here for a moment because this is where our giving screen is. And look at that. I'd love to say a huge thank you to Mary Kay and Mark Peterson for kicking us off really strong with a $10,000 gift. Thank you so much. Who else will join them with the $10,000 gift? And while you're thinking about it, Serena, what kind of an impact could $10,000 have in the lives of the youth that you serve?
Absolutely. A $10,000 gift can help us do amazing things like support our Eureka youth with an entire full year of programming. It supports our staff and volunteer management in designing exceptional programming all year round as well. Any $10,000 gifts help support our curriculum design and youth engagement as we strive to reach youth all over the Pacific Northwest, especially this summer and the upcoming school year starting in the fall.
Wow, what an impact. An entire year of programming.
Entire year.
You guys, that's very incredible and a worthy investment. So I want to thank again the Petersons so much for their $10,000 lead gift. Your generosity is what fuels Girls Inc.'s work. Great work, in the lives of the youth that they serve. So please give the Petersons a huge round of virtual applause, which, as you know, means blowing up the chat with your praise and gratitude. Thank you so much. Cheerlead for your friends while you're there at our next level of giving, which is $5,000. And do we have any Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest champions with us today, giving a $5,000 gift? And we do. I'd like to say thank you to On Point Community Credit Union for kicking us off at the $5,000 level. Thank you so much. And joining them is Cindy Hill with a $5,000 gift. Thank you so much, Cindy. Who else will join these generous donors with a gift of $5,000? And Serena, what would $5,000 of impact look like for Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest?
$5,000 would support 1 year of girls groups virtual programming for up to 120 youth.
Wow.
Girls groups are the most common way in which a young girl in person can show up to a staff-facilitated lesson and learn about empowerment, health and wellness, and gain the peer support necessary to address the many things that confront our youth today. Evelina, Layla, and Dahlia all benefited from girls groups programming, and $5,000 gifts can make more stories like theirs possible.
Wow, 120 youth. That seems like a really great use of $5,000 to me.
Absolutely.
So let's raise the temperature in here, folks, and give with wild abandon so you can see that giving thermometer rise. You'll be able to see your name tick across the screen, and we'll show you plenty of love here as well. So I'm going to check my giving thermometer over here. All right, it looks like we'd love to just say thank you to all of our $5,000 and above donors. Thank you so much. And look at that, Jason Waxman joining right now with a $5,000 gift. Thank you so much, Jason. That is fantastic. I would love to show all of our donors a huge amount of love in the chat, folks. So if you're in the chat right now, please thank all of our donors thus far. For the rest of us, let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. That's right. And it looks like next up we've got some fun.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's learn how your investment can help Girls Inc.
Going to move on.
Girls Inc. is building a new generation of leaders. Girls are innately powerful, but racial, gender, and social inequities shut them out of opportunities to thrive. Girls Inc. makes a measurable difference in girls' lives. Evidence-based programming sets girls up for lifelong success. Girls lead change in their lives and affect change in the world. Invest in girls. Invest in our future. Visit girlsinc.org to learn more and donate. Inspiring girls to be strong, smart, and bold.
Who is the next generation of leaders? You just saw them. To train and support our future, we at Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest must stay at the ready.
That's right, folks. And to do so, we need your help. So please encourage your friends and fellow supporters to join the giving at our next level of $2,500. Who will join us right now as a Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest hero with a $2,500 gift? And I'd like to say thank you to the Mariner Foundation Fund, a donor-advised fund of the Signatory. They're overachieving today with a $3,000 gift, so thank you so much. Joining them is Harold and Arlene Schnitzer Care Foundation. Thank you so much to the foundation, as well as Siemens Industry Software, Inc., and Jason Waxman giving again at this level. Thank you so, so much. Who else will join us today with a $2,500 gift? And while you're making your gifts, Serena, break it down for us. What could $2,500 help you do?
$2,500 could fund enriching STEM summer camps for 25 middle school youth, such as purchasing laptop and computer equipment during the school year as well. Also, graduation gifts for our high schoolers who are venturing off to tech majors at colleges and universities all across the country.
They must be so proud.
Yes.
And so, folks, invest in this. Invest in youth's future. It is up to you to help us get this work done. But in the meantime, let me check our giving screen. It looks like we have said thank you to all of our $2,500 donors. The rest of you, I'd like you to thank them too. So give it up in the chat. Give it up for a little bit of applause. Let's say thank you. Thank you so much. Encourage your crew to join us at our next level of giving, which is $1,000. And I'm really excited to tell you that due to the generosity from a longtime supporter and board member, Marty Posey, the first 25 $1,000 gifts will be matched right now, 1-to-1. This effectively doubles your impact and turns your $1,000 gift into $2,000 for Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest right now. So who will step up today with a $1,000 gift and help us maximize this incredibly generous match? And joining us with our first $1,000 donation is Philip Margolin. Thank you so much, Philip. That's incredible generosity. Perlo Construction joining. Thank you so much. As well as Bill Crew. And look at that. Marty Posey is giving $1,000 as well. Thank you so much. Who else will join us at $1,000 right now so that we can maximize this match and get every dollar of it impacting the youth that we serve? And Serena, how could $1,000
yes.
help us in your work?
$1,000 funds quarterly yoga and well-being sessions for 100 youth, which includes supplies such as wellness kits, yoga mats, and various art supplies that youth can use during staff-facilitated and independent programming.
Right on. It's incredible. And health and wellness has never been more important than it is right now.
Absolutely.
So we'd like to say thank you to Cynthia Hill joining us right now with a $1,000 gift, as well as Bronwyn Houston, again, joining with $1,000. Folks, we need a lot more gifts to meet and exceed our match today. So please, if you're thinking about it, if you're out there, give us $1,000. We will put it to good use in the lives of the youth that we serve. Nanette Reed joining us right now with $1,000. Thank you, Nanette. I think we need something like 15 more gifts to meet our match. So folks, bring it on. Bring it on. We'd love to exceed this match. And what I can tell you is this: there is a little bit of a delay between when you give a gift and when we get updated about it on the back end. So if for any reason I miss a gift at the level that we're calling for, I will be sure to recognize you as soon as we get updated. But as of right now, we need 18 gifts to meet our match. I would love for some of those to start filtering in so we can show you the love and then filter the money to where it needs to go, very importantly. Right now I'm going to check our giving screen. All right, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get your $1,000 gifts in. When they do, I will recognize you. We'll give you lots of love. In the meantime, I want to say what an astounding show of generosity Marty Posey has given today. So let's say thank you to her in the chat, as well as give all of our $1,000 donors a round of virtual applause right now. Blow up the chat. Great work. Keep your $1,000 gifts coming in. Look at that. Liz Enomoto Martin joining us right now with $1,000. Thank you so much. And that brings us to 16. We need 16 more gifts, folks, so keep them coming in. Right now we're going to learn a little bit more about being in our Youth's Corner.
Yes, let's learn about being in our Youth Corner with a great video right now.
I'm at risk of thinking there should be a point in trying.
I'm at risk of regretting what I do, just to
Can you continue to stand in Youth's Corner? I know we all can.
I know I can. Yeah. All right, everybody, while you're in the chat, please encourage your friends to join us at our next level of giving, which is $500. And at this level, to inspire generous giving throughout, every single gift given of $500 right now will be entered into an incentive drawing. And one of you lucky donors will be drawn at random to receive our gift of a case of 2015 Oregon Pinot Noir from women-owned winery, A Fee. So step up and be the change you wish to see in the world right now with a $500 gift. Who's in? I want to say thank you to Ms. Erin Wofford Miles with a $500 gift, as well as Megan Brown and Michelle Prosser, all joining us with $500 at this moment. Serena, what kind of impact could $500 have for you?
$500 could support virtual college readiness workshops for 10 youth and their families, preparing to apply to college and go on to higher education.
Right on.
Yes, and also just want to put in a plug that AFI is a women-owned winery. We're very pleased to support numerous women-owned businesses this morning, so that's awesome.
Yeah, and we encourage you to do so as well. So I'd like to say thank you to Brandy Fry and Sheila Murdy, both having just joined with $500 gifts. Thank you so, so much for your support at this level. And I'll give it just a few seconds because we definitely want to count all of your gifts. So thank you to Karen Shee, Robin Shuey, thank you, Robin, and Wendy Watson joining now with $1,000. Thank you, Wendy. That's fantastic. I love it. Give it up in the chat for all of our friends. And if you're hoping to get in on this incentive drawing, we will be winding down the consideration momentarily. Let's do one more refresh here and see if anyone new has joined us who should be considered. All right. It looks like we're going to wind this down. Robin Shuey, you have already given $500. Sorry, I just saw your name a second time. Can we get a drum roll? Because I would like to announce today's lucky donor. And today's lucky donor winning our wine is Karen Shee. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All of you joining us at all of these levels are really what makes this work possible. So keep it up. Show your love in the chat. Give them a love and a lot of virtual applause. And encourage generous giving at our next level of $250. And listen very carefully. To inspire giving with wild abandon at this level, the first 20 gifts of $250 will be doubled. thanks to the generosity and partnership of the Standard. Thank you. This effectively turns your $250 gift into $500 right now for Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest. So let's maximize this match. Who will join us right now with a $250 gift and double your impact? And while your gifts filter in, Serena, what could $250 help Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest accomplish?
$250 funds a virtual workshop that will equip youth with tools needed to support their social and emotional well-being. We have a great social and emotional curriculum. Also, it supplies 10 mind-body kits that enhance virtual learning sessions. $250 also helps us purchase gift cards for prizes for many of our youth competitions throughout the year.
Right on. And you know, for $250, folks, that is a lot of impact.
Yes.
So special thanks to our donors joining us right now. Stephen Daniels with $250. Rebecca Williams, Christine Hind, Daralee Betchold, thank you so much for $250 gifts. Leonie Reeves, thank you so much. Kristen Connor. Kristen, I feel like I've seen you virtually a few times this week. Thank you. Kim Patterson also joining. Chief People and Admin Officer Monique Little joining with $250 gifts. Thank you. Patrick Gange, I'm hoping I'm not butchering your name. We love you. Thank you, Becky Sage, for your $250 gift. Anyone else today? Thank you, Carrie Ellen Burke, joining with $200. Karen Holsinger joining with $250 right now. All right, folks, I think we need just seven more gifts to meet our match. 7 more $250 gifts, and we will maximize this match. The giving will continue. Who else is joining us right now? All right. We're going to give you a few seconds of time, but I'd like to say thank you to all of the donors who have joined us already at $250 and above. Way to show up for Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest today. Please give all of our friends a huge round, but I'd like to also recognize people joining us right now with 250 gifts. Amy Margolin, thank you so much. $250 coming in. Will Parakis, $250. Susan Robinson and David Wolf joining with $250 gifts. Melissa S., thank you so much. Carrie Leach just came in with a $1,000 gift. Thank you so much, Carrie. And how many gifts do we need to meet our match today? I think that might have gotten us really close. We're doing a little bit of calculations on the back end. Let's see if anybody new has joined us.
Let's see. Daralee Bechtold already.
Look at that. Thank you so much. This is awesome. All right, how many gifts do we need? We only need 3 more gifts at $250, folks, to exceed our match. Please, look at that. Ms. Turid Leslie Oren joining with $250. Anthony Bennett also joining with $250. That means we need just 1 gift to meet our match today, folks. So if you're out there, please also send in some $1,000 gifts too. We would like to meet that match. Look at that. Jamie Sales. Hi, Jamie. Joining with $1,000 right now in support of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest. That is worthy of real applause. Ann R. Smith rounds us out at the $250 level, which I think means we just met your match.
Yes.
Thank you so much to all of you. Sheila Murdy joining us with $250, as well as Jessica Hewitt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep them coming in, folks. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back. Give your friends a virtual round of applause. Blow it up in the chat with a lot of love. And while you're there, urge your friends to join the giving with wild abandon at our final formal level of giving, which is $100. And at this level, to sweeten the pot, every $100 gift given right now will be entered into another incentive drawing. One of you lucky supporters will be drawn at random to receive our gift of a signed fall 2019 Blazers team ball donated by our presenting sponsor, First Tech. Thank you, First Tech. So if you have yet to give a gift, now is the time. And if you've given already, thank you. And we encourage you to give again right here or at any level that you feel compelled. So who will step up with $100 gifts right now? Currently, look at this. Jillian Hostensky, thank you so much for $100. Mary S., thank you. Michonne Peterson, thank you. Paula P., thank you so much for your $100 gift. Kimberly Stewart, Michelle Teeples, Joan Doherty. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ms. Deborah Jackson Graziano, thank you so much. Elisa Landers, Louisa Isette. What a beautiful name. Thank you so much. Michelle Wasek, Stephanie Carlson, Tracy Allen, Olivia McKenzie. It's awesome. Nicole Frisch, Veronica Escobedo, thank you so much. Charles Stearns joining us with $100. Thank you. Catherine Garcia Stackpole, Sharon Wind, Sherry L. Ralston Western joining with $100. Joe Davis, Carrie Ingham, Susan Reynolds, Michelle DeBurr, thank you so much. Amy Bureau, April Craig, Elizabeth Hall, Kana Enomoto. I love your name. Thank you so much for $100 gifts. Folks, this is incredible. Who else will join them? And in the meantime, what could $100 help you do?
$100 funds postage and supplies for 5 teen stimulating program kits to help you stay grounded during virtual programming. 100 Girls Inc. branded face masks in preparation for us resuming hybrid and in-person learning. Also, a 6-month Zoom membership to facilitate virtual programming. Also, which is quite exciting, a Eureka graduation swag bag for a senior.
Oh my gosh, which senior would not totally
Yes.
love that?
Yes.
I'd like to say thank you to a few people joining us with gifts right now. Let's see where we're at. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, Amanda Goff joins with $100. Margot Schneider, Cynthia Hill, Jill Rankin joining us with $1,000. Thank you so much. We've got Kat Innes, Lisa Fain, Tanya Deckman, Hannah Rad, thank you so much. Linda Reed, Graham Queen, Sheila Murdy with $250, Jessica Hewitt with $250. Incredible generosity, folks. I love it. Thank you so much. And I think we're about to wind down our $100 level. So let's find out who our lucky incentive drawing donor will be. Can I get a drum roll, please? And the donor walking away with the signed laser ball compliment of First Tech is Lisa Fain. Congratulations, Lisa. Thank you to all of our $100 donors. Thank you so much. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of today's donors at every level, no matter how big or how small. Every dollar makes an impact, and your generosity is really what allows Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest to continue to empower bold, smart, strong youth. So give it up for all of our donors today. Show your love and gratitude in the chat. Thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate it. If you prefer to give a custom amount, whether it's $5, $5 million, anything in between, we'll take it. Please select the custom button in the special appeal bid page and just type in your desired amount. Every dollar counts. Right now, let's find out why it's funner to be with girls.
We started, as Girls Inc. in Portland, Oregon, and moved to Southwest Washington, and now we're in Seattle.
It feels better just being with girls. It's funner. We learn and we have lots of fun together.
Gives the children a feeling of we're all learning together. It's very interactive, it's non-judgmental, it's confidential.
Our programming is very youth-led. I actually know the future is very bright. I know we'll do a lot to support our young people so that they can have a stronger future.
You have to be yourself. 1, 2, 3, go!
You just have to be yourself. Truer words were never spoken. So folks, are you ready to have some fun? We've got an incredible live auction preview right now. Remember, to place a bid on any item, which I encourage you to do a lot, simply select the appropriate bid button on any of the packages that interest you. Right now, click into item number 2. We're going to go over that in just a moment. And Serena, tell us a little bit about the packages coming up.
Yes, as you know, our Girls Inc. serves youth in Oregon and Washington. So right now I'm going to highlight a few Oregon and Washington packages that any guest anywhere in the country or the world can bid on. For our out-of-region guests, you should come and visit us. Most of our packages include hotel and vacation house stays. And lastly, many of our packages help support locally owned businesses. Check out all the packages on the bidding webpage and bid. For Oregon packages, we have amazing packages on our website highlighting the best of Oregon wine country, Bend, and the coast. There are getaways for 2, 4, 6 groups of friends or the whole family. So check them out and place your bids. One of those packages I'm excited to share with you right now. To help you along, I will let you know each package name and number. And this is package number 2, Oregon Wine Country Getaway for 6. Are you ready to bid? Okay, so this is a 2-night weekday stay at the Chehalem House at Coral Creek Vineyard, plus wine tasting at Chehalem for 6 guests. Stoller Standard Wine Tasting also for 6 guests. An 8-person Division Winemaking Company VIP tour, and winemaker hosted barrel testing followed by dinner at Wee Wine Bar and Restaurant with wine pairings from Division Winemaking Company. And then lastly, the Willamette Valley Vineyards Reserve Tour and tasting for 8. What a great package.
Oh my gosh, it sounds amazing.
Absolutely.
And 6 to 8 friends all in one place.
I know.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I'm on the vaccination training. Cannot wait to join a wine day with friends.
I'm right there with you.
So currently, we've got Christine Hine as our top bidder with an $1,150 bid. Look at that. We just need a little more to keep on playing, folks. So if you would like to get your bids in, you have until Monday, April the 26th at 6 p.m. to bid on this item and any of the items in our online auction. So check them all out, get back frequently, and make sure to get your bids in. So moving along to our next package, what I'd like you to do is just refresh your bidding screen and click into package number 3. What's next?
So up on package number 3, which is the Oregon Coast Family Lake Home. Is everybody ready? So this enjoys 2 nights filled with outdoor adventure and coastal sunsets, up to 2 families, in a custom home in Rockaway Beach's Spring Lake area. And a bunch of fun gift cards, and let's see, to the original Pronto Pup, which by the way, has the world's largest corn dog.
I love it.
And then the Seabreeze Ice Cream and Candy Shop, a gift card to 5 Rivers Coffee and Cafe. You can get great fish and chips at Bay City Fish Peddler. And then also a $100 gift certificate to Out AZA Blue, which is a 5-star destination restaurant on the way to Rockaway.
Oh my gosh, I've actually eaten at Out AZA Blue before, and they have delicious food and great pairings. So definitely take me. Our current high bid is at $1,250 with Ms. Erin Wofford Miles. And thank you so much. But if you'd like to get back in on the action, Dr. Pratima Rao, you were in at $1,200. Where are you? Come back to us. All we need is a $1,300 bid, and you can continue playing. And all of you have until Monday, April the 26th at 6 p.m. to bid on this and all of our online auction items. So get your bids in. Remember to refresh your bidding screen right now. Click into package number 4. It's our Mount Baker Luxury Getaway. And Serena, tell us a little bit about the Washington packages.
Yes, so just as I said, we serve youth in Oregon, but also in Washington. We're in Southwest Washington and Seattle. And so you can check out our bid page for some amazing packages highlighting the best of Seattle, including Seahawks tickets, and Southwest Washington. There's some really fun stuff in Vancouver and Camas. But now I'm going to take you way up north for an amazing package, which is package number 4. You can click on package number 4, Mount Baker Luxury Getaway. This package includes 5 nights at a cabin at Snowline Luxury Resort for an entire family or a group of friends up to 11 people. There's a jacuzzi, a sauna, a grill. The area is amazing for skiing in the winter or hiking and fishing in the summer. It's located just over 2 hours from Seattle and around 5 hours from Portland. And there's also a case of Forest Wines 2017 Flyover White.
Yes, please.
Yeah, delicious.
And did you see the images of the resort?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Looks beautiful.
You've got to bid on this one,
Yes, winter
folks.
or summer.
Exactly. We've got a high bid right now of $11.50 with Diversity Tommy Sanders. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. If you want to keep playing, you just need to keep bidding. And again, you have until Monday, April the 26th at 6 p.m. to bid on this item. So check back frequently, get your dirty bids in, because every dollar supports Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest, folks. So again, for all of our live auction items and all of our online auction items, you have until April 26th at 6. So if you would like to refresh your bidding screen now, click into package number 5 so you can follow along. Serena, tell us all about it.
Yes, so definitely. After I tell you about our stay-at-home packages, some of you may not want to get away just yet. We understand we are still a bit in COVID. Some of us are on that vaccination path, so be sure to check out our stay-at-home packages featuring sold-out items that you can't find anywhere else. We have an amazing wine and cheese package with a 40-pound mother loaf of Tillamook cheese that's sold out in 5 minutes on National Cheddar Day.
Wow.
I know. And a PlayStation VR package with Marvels, which is also sold out, Iron Man VR bundle for PlayStation.
Oh my gosh, and kids are dying to get their hands on these things.
Yes. So that's our stay-at-home package. But there's one more package for those of you that do want to get away. That's package number 5. Oregon Wine Country Escape for 4. And this package contains a 2-night stay in a studio at Atticus Hotel in McMinnville, an Insider's all-day wine tour for 4, a $200 gift certificate for Nick's Italian Cafe, Willa Kinsey Estate, which is a wine tasting for 4, 2 wine tumblers, and 2 pens and 1 tote bag. A fee, a wine vertical tasting for 4, and lastly, the Estate Experience Tour and Tasting at Durant Olive Oil, which is a $300 gift card.
Oh my gosh, this package number 5 sounds amazing.
Yes, looks delicious, looks amazing.
Oregon Wine Country Escape for 4, folks. So this is one I'd love to get in on. Sign me up. Our high bid is currently at $12.25 with Paula P. and Brandy Fry, Monique Little, Jason Waxman. Come back to us. Keep bidding on this item. Again, you have until Monday, April the 26th at 6 p.m. to bid on this and all of our online auction items. So check back frequently, get your bids in, and support Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest while you do it. Continue checking back on all of our online auction offerings. There are some great finds there. So folks, thank you so much for your bidding and your attention. Again, you've got until Monday to get your bids in. But right now, I want to tell you a little bit about our Alaska Airlines ticket raffle. The sales for this actually closed because we sold out, right? And that it was your chance to score a pair of coach tickets to anywhere Alaska Airlines flies. The value on the pair is like $2,500. Yes. So this is an amazing prize. Tickets were just $35. You could purchase as many as you like, but you did because they're sold out.
Sold out.
I have to tell you, the winner will be announced live, I believe, Tuesday the 27th. So pay attention. Hopefully it's you. Good luck. In the meantime, let's learn a little more about Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest programs and how they shape the lives of our youth.
Imagine a community where you can express yourself, be challenged, be respected, and be your best. A place just for girls who are ready to realize their full potential, be a part of a community, and develop lifelong friendships. Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest provides a safe space for girls to have fun and become leaders. Our programs will give you the encouragement you need to navigate relationships, choices, and goals so you can grow into a healthy, educated, and independent adult. Girls Inc. wants you to become a leader in your community. You will always find ways to be bold and take charge. Join Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest today.
As you just saw, Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest continues to shape the lives of inspiring young women and girls to be strong, smart, and bold. And right now, before I sign off, I'd like to just thank some donors having joined us. Carrie Henricks, Jennifer Bly, thank you, Cynthia Hill, Margaret McGuire, Christine Krulitz, thank you, Amber Croker, Patricia Z, thank you, Ann Coleman, Margot Schneider, Cynthia Hill, Jill. We just want to extend all of our thanks to every single donor at every level today. So thank you so much. Please give yourselves a huge round of applause. Know you did your part today to support the amazing work of Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest. So please blow up the chat, encourage each other to continue supporting this amazing organization. And let's give a huge round of applause for my incredible MC, our CEO, Serena Boston Ashby. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great work. And let's show the Markham Livestream production team a little bit of love this afternoon as well. Thank you, Scott LeBounty, for producing a great show. Did you all enjoy yourselves? I hope you did. Please know this event has been recorded in case you'd like to review it. Maybe you joined us late. Maybe you know of somebody else who could benefit from seeing it. Maybe they want to support the cause too. So please share the URL listed on the screen. It's girlsincpnw.org/brunch. Share it with your friends, your family, basically anyone who could join us in supporting this important mission so they too can watch the show and keep on giving. I hope you had a fantastic time supporting Girls Inc. with us today. Again, I'm Misty Markham with Markham Auction Agency. Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to seeing you next year, hopefully in person. Yes. Stay healthy.
Thank you, Misty.
You're welcome.
What an exciting virtual event. Did you all have a great time? I know that I did. And today, we made a huge difference in the lives of our Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest youth. Thank you again to our professional benefit auctioneer, Misty Markham.
Thank you.
Very much enjoyed working with you and your entire team, truly. And thank you once again to Evelina, Layla, and Dahlia for sharing their stories. Please give a big round of applause to all of today's donors and sponsors. This virtual event would not have been possible without you. We appreciate your support so much. Thank you again to everyone for your exceptional generosity and solid support today. Girls Inc. of the Pacific Northwest could not continue to fund our good work without your contributions and support. Remember to bid on your auction items until 6 p.m. Monday night, which is April 26th. To bid on your auction items, please make sure you log in and bid by then. Raffle tickets are sold out.
Thank you.
Yes, but winners will be notified via email on Tuesday, April 27th, and our staff would be glad to coordinate with you about getting your items in a COVID-friendly way. And that's it. This concludes our virtual live program. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope to see you in person soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay healthy. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Girls have the right to be themselves and to resist gender stereotypes.
Girls have the right to express themselves with originality and enthusiasm.
Girls have the right to take risks, to strive freely, and to take pride in success. Girls have the right to accept and appreciate their bodies.
I believe girls have the right to have confidence in themselves and be safe in the world.
Girls have the right to prepare for interesting work and economic independence.
Hello, everyone. I'm Monique Little with First Tech Federal Credit Union, and I'm delighted to be with you today to celebrate strong.
Today, everyone's eyes are on us as we rise. Today is the day. Women are paving the way, speaking our truth to power. In this hour, it is our duty to find the brave beauty in rooting for women, so they too know we are not victims, we are victors, the greatest predictors of progress. We press for change. A new dawn drawn into the open by a woman whose silence is broken. We push on and act on our ability to bring visibility to the vulnerable, to bring freedom to those who didn't have a choice, to bring volume to those who were using their voice. We clear a woman's way. We don't fear the day she steps into the light because we are with her every step of the fight. There's a lot at stake, but making change always takes great courage. So we encourage women who dare to stare fear square in its face, women who've always known that when one girl stands up, she is never alone. We know that when she steps up to right or wrong, she will fight to bring others along to the network, into the conversation, working together to change communities and nations for generations. Our world made all the stronger the longer girls are able to sit at the table. It is her strength, her story, and her spirit to which will inspire other vital voices to speak up when they hear it. So let it be said that light will be shed when our world is led by leaders ahead of the headlines. These voices who are first on the front lines, these women who stand up, knowing the wind not by where it is, but by where it is blowing, leading worlds not by where society stands, but by where change is going. We all leap forward when one girl tries, when she defies with her rallying cries. Here lies but does not rest the best of tested women who call us all to rise, speaking this truth in our finest hour, that to their own power, every single girl is entitled. But it's how we empower others that makes our voices so vital.